Oh, yeah.
What? I already did the clap.
The only reason...
That was sad. That brought a tear to my eye. That brought a tear to my eye. So if you're at like a sporting event or some kind of thing like that, and there's like a standing ovation, or you want to jump up and cheer, you can't.
What is this with this fucking thing? It's going soft on me. Give it a pill.
I don't fucking know. Mine's soft too.
This is the Diktators. The THEDIK.
TATORS.
Ryan and Joe.
Like the damn video.
What's wrong with this mic?
Good crap.
All of a sudden it's gone limp.
It's fucking like your dick.
Oh my God. At least I put a cock ring on it.
Maybe it needs a cock ring.
Hey, you know what? That could work.
Maybe there's a microphone ring.
You know what? I have to go and get the leather strap here and tie it up. It's like, look, watch this. Watch
Are you
what
gonna spank it?
All right, we'll try from there. We'll see what happens. Anyway, good evening. Good evening.
Or if they're watching this during the day.
Who?
Whoever's watching it.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good midday.
Good midday. Yeah, you know what? A lot of women like getting laid in the midday. There's no doubt about that.
You know, I gotta say, morning sex is underrated.
You know what? I'll tell you what. It was like, as much as I didn't like this bitch anymore, the redhead,
Yeah.
Diane,
Yeah.
it was like, usually I couldn't get out of the house until I had sex.
She wouldn't let you leave the bed in the morning.
Right. She'd jump on somebody like, you can't go yet. It's like, I'm late already.
So if you like, you're actually physically getting out of bed and you're getting up to go, to the bathroom, get ready to get out the door.
Well, usually,
what would she do if I mean,
usually we're getting ready. We were smoking a bowl.
So that's the first, you wake and bake?
Wake and bake, sitting there, and she's like, you're not leaving with that hard on. I was like, I got to go. I got to drive 45 minutes of traffic.
What would she do if you just like kind of ignored what she was saying and just got up and started getting out the door? Would she like literally like jump on you?
No, well,
like grab your back, jump on your back like a monkey?
No, she I never made it that far. She jumped on top before. While we're in bed still.
Would she grab you by the balls and say you ain't going
nowhere? Put it this way, you're sitting up in like in a 3/4 position, and she'd jump on and like you're not leaving till I get some. It's the way it was. So what can I tell you?
Was this like a daily occurrence? Most days of the week?
Yeah, pretty close. Except the weekends when she was out with somebody else.
Well, did you already bang her most nights?
Up to probably 1 year after she got out of prison. That's when I stopped after that.
Up till that point, though.
Up to the point where she's like, hey, she disappeared for 3-4 days and like, yeah, I don't know where your pussy's been and I don't know where your tongue has been. And I'm done.
But before that.
And I'm saying to her, I hope you found a good guy. Let him take care of you. Why you keep coming back? You've been gone for days.
Because you're home base.
Yeah. That's right. I was home base and she knew.
You know why? Because the other guys, they had a fun weekend or whatever, but they probably had another chick. She was probably the side chick, and they probably already had a girlfriend. So they had their fun weekend or whatever, and they didn't want to freaking... Also, when you first meet a chick and you hook up with her for a weekend, you're not ready to freaking commit to her moving in.
That's true. That is true.
It takes a while to build up to the point where you're like, okay, I'm ready to move in with this chick. It takes a little bit of dating a girl for a while before you get to that. That's a commitment.
I don't know what those are anymore.
You know damn well what I mean.
So what have you been doing? Tell us about FTX.
How long were you dating her before you lived together?
Well, let me put it this way. I picked her up at a club.
Right.
And I think it was Halloween. She was wearing the maid outfit.
Like a French maid?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's all it took.
Yeah.
Next thing we're at the house and boom, and she's like, well, like, hey, let's get it on. And she's like, let me see what you got.
Well, you mean your dick?
Yeah. So I dropped my drawers and she's like, well, I never had anybody do that for me.
Oh, what do you mean do what for her? Drop your drawers?
The challenge part, like, let me see you naked. I'm like, no problem there. That's going to get me somewhere. I'm naked. I mean, what? How about a shower? No problem there either.
She asked you to take a shower before you fucked her?
No, I probably said I'd take a shower. Who knows? I can't remember.
Did you go to her place or your place?
I was at my place. The point being is like the first couple days I drop her back off at her place, which would fucking make me late for work like normal. And then the next thing you know is like, then when we do it at my place, like after a few, it's like, I don't really know if I can leave you here and come back, because then I was...
You know her well enough then. Yeah.
Well, then I was stashing... I used to stash money in the outlets and my drugs in the outlets, the electrical outlets.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
You do realize I could start a fire.
And
then your money's literally burned up.
I don't trust anybody.
I understand the trust part, and I wanted to hide I totally get that. But there's better places than the fucking outlet worker. Your money can literally burn.
Wait. I'm not going
to... You can literally lose your money because it can burn up.
I'm not going to use the jail move.
What's the jail move?
Burying it in the...
Mattress?
No, in your ass.
Oh, no, that's too much.
We're talking about you're leaving a girl you just met, maybe a week or two.
Why didn't you put a couple like fake outlets in the house?
I had them too.
They're
like
have
little
electricity.
Outlets, right? They're like little outlet safes.
Yeah, you could put a box in the wall.
Oh,
you
then
put
you
an outlet in, but it's not wired.
And then you come home and she says, "How come this outlet's not working?" So I took it apart to adventure.
You know what you say is, "It must be a breaker trip, babe."
I didn't know we were calling her babe already.
I don't know what. So back to how long was it before you were like officially living together? How long were you dating her?
Well, it was more like she was living at my house,
all right,
my apartment.
Yeah,
her apartment was like 2 miles away, whatever, and it worked pretty good for a while. But what I was saying, when you first meet a woman and it's like, and you're going to work and you're the breadwinner of yourself.
Yeah.
And you're like, and she's just turns on the sex in the morning, and it's like she's not ready to leave, and you got to go to work.
Didn't she have to go to work too? She was still working at that point.
Yeah, but we're talking. I'm working at 7 and 6 in the morning. She's working at 9.
Have to get to okay, all right. So she still had 2-3 hours before she had to
leave.
Function. Gotcha.
And so you're like thinking to yourself, should I leave her a key, or when I come home, everything's gonna be gone?
How long?
She didn't steal anything.
But how long until
that was the ploy?
You made a decision. 2 months, 2 weeks.
About 6 months.
Okay. All right, 6 months. Okay, all right. You got to know her a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I get to know her a little bit?
Well, we're not going that far down the road.
No, we're going to stay away from this conversation right now.
But how long until you officially either you moved in with her, she moved in with you, and you gave up your apartment, or she gave up her apartment? Like, you're officially living together. How long until that point?
Well, it was like this. I'll put it to you this way. My best friend, sort of like you right now, and we're talking 40-some years ago, said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
He knew she was crazy?
He says, "Man, you've been with some of the hottest bitches in this state, in Houston, and this is what you're bringing home?"
Was he saying because she was crazy or because she wasn't hot?
She had the hot body. Face was not the best.
Okay.
I mean...
But what was he making the comment for? Because of her physical appearance, or because that she was fucking crazy?
I think because she was crazy.
Oh. Okay.
And he's like, "What are you doing? You're like..."
It's not like you can't get bitches, is what he was saying.
I don't even know what happened. It's like I used to go out with a friend of mine like your size. We go out 2 cars. We go hit the clubs.
Yeah, you meet up.
If nothing didn't happen at the clubs, we go hit the after-hour bar. Before the after-hour bar, we go hit the titty clubs. And there were some good titty bars in Houston, let me tell you. And we're talking in the 80s.
Did you ever...
70s, 80s, late 70s, 80s.
You ever hook up with a stripper, at her club while she was working, hook up with her?
Yeah.
Not paying her, just hook up with her?
Oh, yeah. There was 4 of them at least.
Really?
It was like... I don't know what it was, honestly. It was like...
And they came home with you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they took me to their homes.
Okay, so you did an away game.
Some of
That's what I call it.
Yeah, but some of these hookers. Some of these no.
Yeah, you got it right.
Let me put it this way: it's like sometimes it's
like hoes.
I remember once her name was Sunshine.
Oh yeah.
So usually when I pick up or rather they picked me up, most of them. I was like, yeah, I'll go home with you. No big deal. They do their dances. And
they pick you up?
Yeah, I would.
What?
No, because I would not. When I went to the titty bar, and stuff, I was sort of like little shy.
You just chilled in the back.
chilling back. Didn't give tips. Bought my own drinks.
That's the way I am. If I ever go there,
I come up with.
I view it as a waste of money. To be honest,
I come up with a lot of cool lines. Is like my main point is like, hey, if the girl likes you, she's gonna like you. You don't have to tip her.
Well,
to
how
get,
do you tell when a stripper likes you? Because their job is to flirt with everybody and to make everybody think that she likes them. That's their job.
Well, usually when they're dancing with their over you and top and stuff, like I usually get $10 for this, but I'm not charging you. You know, we're talking 40 years ago. It's probably $50 or $100 now
For a lap dance.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I
Probably
mean,
something $40.
it was just I don't know what it was. It's just I was just had a 6-pack. I was
Were
bust.
you wearing jewel like gold or something?
Yeah, I had my jewelry and stuff. Yeah, I always wear that.
Maybe they thought you had shekels.
No, that was probably the Corvette.
But they didn't know you had a Corvette when they were inside working yet.
Right.
They didn't know that until when you're leaving.
Oh yeah, they were happy then.
So when you,
They're like, cha-ching, we scored.
would you stay till the end of their shift?
If the girl's hitting on me, yeah.
I mean, if she's saying, "Hey, you know, freaking, let's link up or hook up," you know, when I'm done working.
Yeah.
And so you would just like stay, hang out until she was off her shift.
Yeah. The worst thing happens like at the clubs sometimes I went to.
Was your buddy a?
Yeah, he was pissed.
No, was he hooking up with chicks all over the place too?
No, they all wanted like, hey, get her girlfriend. And she's like, hey, I'm on my own here. It's like, get your own.
So he wasn't good at freaking hooking up with chicks?
He was big as you. He was like
Doesn't matter size.
He was like a giant donut.
What does that mean?
He was really nice.
He was like a big teddy bear.
Yeah, I was mysterious.
You were a smart ass.
Yeah, just like I am still today.
And I've learned girls like the smart ass. They don't like the nice, friendly guy.
They don't only like the smart ass. They like the mysterious type that don't talk to you, that don't give. It's like, hey, I'm shaking my ass in front of you. He's like, I'm not.
No, they like the guys that bust their balls.
Yes.
That's what they like.
Very true.
They don't like the guy that are nice and polite. They like the guy that's a wise ass and fucking says some smart ass shit and fucking busts their balls.
All the time.
That's what they like.
Yeah. Because it's like, hey, I'm used to the guy saying, oh, I love you. Here's $50, $100. They're like, hey, I don't want this crap. I want someone who wants to reject me. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, they want. It's like
I want the
daddy issues.
I want the mystery.
It's probably daddy issues.
I want the mystery of knowing I don't know who the hell he is. He's not talking to me.
No, I don't know if he likes me or not. That's what it is. I don't know if he likes me or not.
It's like so they send their girlfriend over. It's like, hey, you know what they would do, from what I remember. Of course, a lot of years ago, it's harder. They'll send their other girlfriend over. That's their girlfriend. That's one of their friends' club.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you know, so and so wants to go home with you, and this
Is
and
that
that.
the strip club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking fine with me.
Which one is that?
Yeah.
Oh, the one in the pink panties.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's cute. All right.
Yeah, I'll tell you. He's like, well, how long I gotta wait? You gotta wait like a half hour after they close and shit outside and stuff, you know. But hey, it was worth the wait. It always is worth the wait with a stripper, as long as she's not diseased or anything else.
Dirty.
Yeah, dirty and clean. They are the funnest women to be with. I don't care what anybody says.
What about porn stars?
Well, they're in the same strip and club.
They're in the same bracket.
Yeah. The only problem with the girls in the porn industry, which, let me think. I don't think, at least that I know of, I've never been with a girl that's
an actual porn star.
A porn star. But,
I haven't.
You know, but the thing about them is that they do so much fucking.
Yeah.
You know, every day or whatever it is.
A few times.
It's like they lose their sensitivity of life, of feelings for their partner.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I've been trying to make for fucking months now with you.
With me? You ain't kissing me.
No.
You're going to Grinders. That's the end of that line.
That's my exact point why it's not good if a girl has too high of a body count. She's banged too many guys in her life.
No. I don't mean that. I mean, we're talking for money, like hookers, prostitutes, whatever you want.
The same goes even just like your casual slut.
Let me tell you, a lot of the dancers are very smart. A lot of them were putting themselves through college that I met.
Yeah, they're all going through college.
That's what they say.
Exactly my point. It's all bullshit. I mean, some are here and there, yeah, but they all say that.
Well, how many?
I'm putting my way through college.
Wait, how many strip clubs you been in?
A few.
A few.
Yeah, maybe like I don't know. Maybe 6, 7, something like that. I haven't gone to a lot, but I've gone to some.
Well, you know another good.
I view it as a waste of money, though. That's why I don't go much. It's a waste of. You're paying for blue balls.
I hear you can go to the strip club Okay. Well,
Yeah.
the trick is what I heard. Not I heard. I know. You take a girl with you to the strip club.
I've never done that. I hear that it changes the dynamic.
That's right. It's all of a sudden it's 2-on-1. But she's got to like girls a little bit, or not be medieval on you. Like, I saw you looking at that cunt. I saw you staring at her pussy.
You can't go with like a serious girlfriend. You can go with a girl you're casually dating or like you're hooking up with.
Right.
You can't go with a girl that you're like that's like,
in love with you.
Yeah. Then
You're screwed.
You're looking for fucking problems.
Oh yeah.
You're looking for headaches.
So many times you had this problem. Never.
I've never done that. I've known not to do that.
Well, maybe you should go on Grinders and get a girlfriend.
I also haven't had that many actual girlfriends where I've given them the title. It's very hard for me to give that title.
Which title?
Girlfriend. I don't give that away willy-nilly.
Yeah, I haven't had that title in a long time. I was more like stuck with a crazy person that I couldn't get rid of. I don't know what title that would be. It's like I don't know how many dudes she was with. It's like go have a good time. Here's $100. Go.
But she
go.
was your actual girlfriend at one point, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. And it was like, just go. Leave me alone. Go. And then all of a sudden I'd be like, 4 days. This is great. And then all of a sudden on the 5th day, you hear on the window, open up, Joe. I'm here. It's like,
I have never met somebody that doesn't know how to break up with somebody.
She just kept coming back.
That's what you change the locks for.
It's like when I was renting.
Change the locks, put bars in the windows, done.
I was renting places, and the landlords come out like, listen, we can't have this happening here. Neighbors are complaining. She's banging on windows, banging on doors.
Do you blame them?
No, I don't. I don't blame them.
You should say, well, if they're complaining, tell them to call the cops.
You know, the only system that worked, as soon as I was broke, she was gone. Homeless and broke.
Maybe you should have just moved.
I should have moved out of state is what I should have did.
At least for a little while. Until the heat dies down.
You know, but San Diego weather is so beautiful. It's like it's really
is.
hard to move. I mean, it's like.
Why don't you go to like Vegas or go to like Phoenix or some shit? I mean,
Well, I did do that.
weather isn't as good, but it's still pretty good.
Well, I went to Vegas and these places.
For like a year or 2 years, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, I should have. Thinking back, yeah, I should have, because when I went for a week or something, come back, the window was broken, the house was broken into, and she's like, "Hey, I've been waiting for you. Where you been?
But by the way, the window's broke.
We're out of food. You didn't leave much." I was like, I didn't know you were going to break in. And she knows I hate the police because the police are assholes. They're very good, but there are a lot of them that are assholes. It's like when they, stop somebody.
Say like 3/4 of them are assholes. 25% actually are like good guys or good people that actually are there for good purposes and reasons.
Yeah, I'd go with that. I always said 99% assholes.
I wouldn't say that high.
Yeah,
but I would. I could entertain an argument higher than 75.
Well, listen, I'll give you a ratio. Let me see. The cops are called on me in Fords.
I'll give you 85.
Hold on. Called on me in Fords probably 15 times for music.
Yeah.
In the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
After a half hour playing music.
Yeah.
All right. And we're talking a PA system, listening to really good music.
It was like this is the volume of a concert.
Well, you could hear it at the end of my driveway, but I mean, a little bit after that, because I toned it down a little bit. Before you could usually hear it halfway up the street. They used to sit like.
I've heard it.
They used to sit like 4 blocks up.
I've heard it.
Oh, you heard my neighbor too with the horn. Turn that down.
So out of 15 times cops showing, how many of them were like at least respectful and decent?
I don't think it was 15. It was probably more like 20 times. Out of the 20 police that showed up.
Yeah.
And I don't. Might have been a combination of one showed up twice,
Okay. Yeah, same cop, yeah.
But not all of them.
Yeah.
Probably like 5 were really cool.
So 5 out of 20.
Yeah, it's like they come knock on the door, bang on that, I'm out there, whatever. They're like, you got to turn on the music. It's like, yeah, no problem, I'll turn it off. He's like, all right, good. That's all.
That's kind of along with my ratio.
Which part?
5 out of 20, and it's 25%.
And they say,
and the rest were dicks.
And the rest were like, we're going to seize your property if you keep playing. It's like, I already turned it off. It's like, and they keep going on. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We don't want to keep coming out here for this. It's like, I'm not calling you. Who's calling you? Well, there's several people calling. Yeah, they all got cell phones in their house. But the point being is like 15 of the 20 cops are assholes.
Yeah.
They're swinging their weight around, their little dick around, whatever they're doing.
Power tripping.
Well, like when I grew up back in the 70s, most cops that became cops were the jerk-offs that were
Bullied in high school.
Bullied in high school.
Yep. And they want to get their payback now.
Didn't get laid.
Yep.
You know, never went out with a
Got
girl.
rejected.
Went out with a
we've all
girl.
been rejected at times, but I know what you mean.
All the time. Never got a piece of ass in school.
Yeah.
And they were nerds. The other part were nerds. Now the nerds are rich people.
Oh yeah, because of fucking
computers.
Internet. Yeah.
You know. So where you want to go with this?
You were telling me a story earlier about one time on a job site.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. How many job sites we going to go on?
Where one of the other workers there.
Yeah, it was a Spanish dude. Or a Filipino-Spanish. Combination dude.
So run us through what was happening.
So, let's see. We're working in Van Nuys, I think, somewhere up there off the 405 up in L.A., somewhere in that area. And we're building where they... we're doing a place where they make Botox when it first became popular, like in 2000.
Okay.
Next to us is a monkey lab where they kill monkeys.
Like an animal testing lab.
Right, where they're testing monkeys and stuff. So we were told, like, by the superintendent, like, if you see an animal running by, any animal, do not go by it and take cover because it could be infected.
It could have anything.
Well, they had these dumpsters.
Could have Ebola.
They had the dumpsters with, the...
Is this a common occurrence? They got loose all the time?
They
Who's running this lab that they get loose all the time? Who's in charge of the lock system?
Well, they say it happens. But anyway, they had, the shelter sign on it, like radiation.
Yeah, like the hazard sign?
Right. Beware of that. So here we're working in a sealed environment completely. And I mean, we're talking, it's like 80, 90 degrees. It's like 120 degrees inside the place we're working. Anyway, we're doing cabinets and we're putting in, I forget what they're, fume hoods is what they're called for, laboratory type of work. Anyway, we're doing that. And I'm working with this guy and they're like, oh, teach this guy the ropes, this and that. And I was like, really? Again? It's like, he's older than me. Why am I teaching him the ropes? So I'm teaching him how to do the cabinets, how to install fume hoods, all that nonsense. And then he gets on his little horse because I probably told him to kiss my ass sometime. And he's saying, you're gay. You're gay. I know you're gay. It's like, if you're gay, come over here and take care of me so I can be gay. And so that went on for months, probably like 2 months and stuff. And I finally...
Is it every day?
Yeah, every day aggravation with this guy. And it's like, because you weren't allowed to eat in the place either. You had to eat outside, because we don't want, because a lot of
issues.
Well, not only that, there's a lot of people that are slobs that eat their food, chicken bones, and throw them in the corners, and then you got rats and whatever. Anyway, point being, going with this guy is like, hey, so I teach him the ropes, everything, and it's like, everything's good, and then he keeps going with gay, I'm gay, you're gay.
I'm gay.
And so I think one time
was he saying he's gay or was he saying you're gay?
No, he's saying I'm gay.
Okay.
And he's gay and he wants to suck my.
Oh, so he was saying you're both gay.
Yeah, he's saying you're gay and I want to do you. I want to do you. Yeah. So I think one time, the first time, it's like I just dropped my drawers with my ass in his face. It's like, well then.
Mooned him.
But yeah. Then lick my balls. From the backside. So next time, he kept going on and on and on.
And you were telling him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me alone. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Go do your job somewhere else. Oh, you're gay. You want to suck my dick? It's like, you know what? If you want to suck my dick, oh yeah, I want to suck your dick. I want to suck your dick. It's like, all right, then come here. And he's like standing from me to you right now. And I dropped my fucking drawers. I don't have underwear on. And I said, so suck my dick. Come here. He ran to the superintendent, fucking ratted me out, and I got fired.
You pulled your fucking dick out.
Yeah. No, I didn't pull my dick. I dropped my pants.
I mean, that's essentially pulling your dick out, kind of.
I say, here, come suck it. And next thing I know is...
You mean here, come suck it.
No, it was more like this. It was like El Shalong. Here, suck the fucking salami. Next thing I know is like, we're going to keep him. We're going to let you go. It's like, you got to be kidding me. The guy can't do half the work I'm doing, but he's got family.
He immediately turn and walk to the super right on the, immediately turn and walk to?
Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, pussy on the job site. You run into a lot of these big mouths.
So within 5 minutes, you're getting kicked off the job site.
I didn't get kicked off immediately. I got kicked off like a week or two when they kept up their what they needed quota to keep the job running as far as installation.
So once they got to a certain point in the job where they knew they could, we can still stay on schedule. We don't need him now.
Right. And that's what they did. I was like, I said, I don't believe this. It's like, well, you're the one that pulled your pants down. It's like, he's the one that called me gay all the time.
But did you admit to it?
Admit to what?
When they came and confronted you, did you admit that you pulled your fucking dick out?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you should have said, "I don't know what he's talking about. This guy's an asshole."
I didn't think of it. I thought
my thing is,
I thought I had
deny till you die.
And remember that if you get arrested too,
Well, especially with the police.
yes,
Deny
because
if they actually had you dead to rights, they wouldn't be asking you if you did it. Or
the
whatever.
funniest thing is, like, I've worked for this company for the last 7 years and stuff, and I'm like, on and off,
Yeah.
certain jobs coming to
Right.
San Diego, back and forth. And the amazing thing is like this guy is harassing me, and you guys are doing nothing. Well, he came up to us first. I was like, so you want me to come up there and complain that the guy's calling me gay and he wants to suck my penis and he wants to do this to me and he wants to do that to me? I said, you're lucky I didn't put a hammer in his goddamn skull. I was like, what do you want from me? Well, we're going to...
Emotional damage.
So we're going to have to let you go on the job site. And they let me go.
Really?
Yeah. I was pissed. I think that was the last time I worked for that company, too.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
You should have filed sexual harassment charges and filed a lawsuit.
I'm not gay, though.
No, but for him harassing you.
Yeah, but how do you prove it? There was no cell phones. Cell phones just started to come in. Like, that
You
was...
should have got one of those little personal recorders and like kept it in your pocket and hit record.
He probably thought it was my penis. That's why he said, "Oh, I'll suck that." I gotta go to the restroom. Emotional damage. Take over. You're on your own.
Emotional damage.
Waitress, where's the pole dancers we ordered? Where's the pole dancers?
I don't know. You were supposed to be in charge of that shit.
Hey, you know what? We could probably run a pole off the rafters there.
You think so? So do you believe this fucking guy is saying these freaking strippers are hitting on him? What a line of shit. There ain't no way strippers hit on him and taking him home. As ugly as that motherfucker is, no fucking shot in hell. The stripper is hitting on him and then asking to take him home. That shit don't happen. He's making up some wild fucking stories in his head. I bet you what it is. He's done so many fucking drugs. He's hallucinating, and he has an issue of distinguishing reality from fantasy. So he's actually probably like high on some fucking PCP animal fucking dung shit. And he's like, laying in a field somewhere, passed the fuck out. And he thinks he's at a strip club because there's a fucking homeless man fucking washing his ass crack down by the creek. He thinks it's a fucking hot stripper taking him home. Meanwhile, it's a homeless guy using his fucking hair as a rag. This fucking guy. Strippers are taking him home. What a bunch of crap.
No, that's true. That's not lie. That's just true.
And now it's not, it happened once. No, he said like 4 or 5 or something.
In that ballpark, that's for sure. And I tell you what, I even got hit on when I was with Diane in California by a stripper. And everybody was like, there was like 6 of us sitting there, and they're like, you going to order? Fucking hot blonde, man, real hot.
Yeah.
Right across from where we were working from Kaiser Permanente. And there we were. And I played the role. I put the dark glasses on.
Yeah?
Either I put dark glasses on or I put a bandana over my eyes with a hat.
What's that do?
And they led me in as being a blind person.
Oh, like you and your buddies.
Yeah, there was like 7 to 8 of us went to the club.
Like just to fuck around?
We went to the club right after work, which was like 3 o'clock in the middle of the afternoon. And we got fucking hammered.
So you were some of the only people there?
No.
There's a bunch of other horny bastards there.
Some of these strip clubs in California do
Packed all
really
day.
good. Yes. I mean, the ones that are way out there somewhere, they got the fat ones in the mornings and afternoons.
Those are the retirees.
Yeah. I mean,
The retired strippers.
it was so funny because we're sitting there and the girls are all dancing and shit, and we're giving them money because we're having a good time,
Yeah.
Anyway, a couple of them was like, I can't draw any more money on my card because my wife's going to know. I'm like, so what do you want me to do? Lend me $100. I'll pay you back in a couple of weeks. We're working with each other on the job site. So, yeah, all right. And I'm playing the blind person, and it's like some blonde came up and it's like, I can't see. I got the feel to see what you look like. And they let me do it.
They actually fell for it?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, they knew I wasn't blind.
They knew you were fucking around, but they played along anyway.
I guess it was more of
The thrill.
the thrill. No, not the thrill, but the character I played.
Yeah.
It was, coming in as a blind person being let in And
Did you have like a stick you're using, like tapping and shit?
I should have. That part I did. I had one person on each arm lead me to my seat and stuff. Yeah, he's blind. He's one of our best friends and stuff. So you really got to be special to him. And a couple of them were really special. You know, they wanted to go home with me. It's like, and they're like,
They let you feel them up, feel their tits and shit?
I don't think they're tits. I think they let me feel their stomach and stuff. You know.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, that's a keeper.
I had one buddy who went to the strip club. This guy, every girl walks by, he's grabbing her ass.
You can't.
Every one of them. I'm like, I'm just sitting there cracking up.
You can't do that. You're gonna get.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna
But
get
I'm
killed.
Me personally, I don't give a fuck. But I know that you're not supposed to do that shit. He's doing it to like every girl walking by, so I'm just sitting there cracking the fuck up.
That's not only a bad thing to do. That's being rude to the female too.
I know, but I mean, me personally, I don't give a fuck.
It's like going out to a club, and you're standing there like with a group of dudes, and one of them pinches a girl when she's walking by, and the next thing you know, you're getting carried out in fucking arms.
You know, I've had girls grab my ass in bars and clubs multiple times, many times.
They probably have to use two hands to get one side.
But you know, that just shows a double standard. If I did that to a girl, I'm minimum getting kicked out, possibly getting the police called on me.
Well, it comes to the double standard.
Girl does it, it's like, oh, it's okay.
Well, you heard the latest about the teacher that was feeding a 15-year-old.
She was cute. I was fine with it.
Yeah, you know.
What teacher?
You missed the double standard. She's a teacher. She's 22. She's feeding the kid vodka and maybe some kind of pill, psychiatric pill. What's the name of it?
Adderall or some shit? Or...
Not Adderall, but one of those anyway.
Yeah.
So she's feeding him for 2 years, and her mother
Xanax.
Yeah, something like that. And then her mother found out. His mother found out through the text messages that he's been having. I don't know. They didn't say she was having sex with him, but he was feeding her. He was 15. She's 22.
Yeah.
She's teaching, I guess, the 5th grade.
What? No, you're 15. You're not in 5th grade. You have to be really fucking slow to be 15 in the 5th grade.
It's not a bad.
15, you're like 10th grade.
All right, so maybe he was 13 and went to 15.
13, you're like 8th grade.
And the mother found the text messages about her buying him vodka and Xanax and stuff. Of course, she got fired.
Were they hanging out like after school, like fucking partying and shit?
They didn't say that.
Oh.
But it's like, hey, any guy or boy, young
even
man.
If you do that, even if say you're 21, nowadays, say you're 21 and you're the oldest of your friend group, and so you freaking want to party with your buddies, so you buy the whole party fucking alcohol and shit like that. You're gonna end up getting fucking, and then if the party gets busted, you're gonna end up getting charged with providing underage alcohol.
I have in California. I've run into a couple people at I think it was called Ralph's. Was a supermarket down sold.
I've been to Ralph's.
Sold alcohol out there, and
they all sell alcohol out there,
right? Pretty much up to 12 o'clock they sell it to. Anyway, so a couple of kids asked me to buy this, buy that. It was like, and then I went in one time, and it's like, and I did. The first time I did do it because I remember when I was a kid, I did do it.
Yeah, you're forwarding it.
And then I see on evening news that there's sting operations going on for young kids.
With alcohol.
Buy alcohol, and you're the one going to get screwed. I was like, so I ended up being like a couple times. It's like, I think I did it one or two more times. I went to the store. I was like, yeah, I'll go pick it up, but don't stand out here. When you see me get in my car, I'll put the shit down. You just come over and grab it.
I'll drive off, and then
and you get it then. And I'll just say I forgot to put it in the car.
Yeah.
But it's like, other than that, it's like I just stopped doing it. It's like, why am I going to get in trouble for this anymore?
For some kids you don't know.
Right.
It's one thing if it was like your younger cousin or some shit like that.
It's nice. It's nice to be, when you're a teenager and you can't get something, it's like, little do they know that they're going to be sitting on the curb throwing up in their bathroom at home when they get home.
But that's part of the fucking deal.
Or throwing up in their girlfriend's chest.
That's part of fucking life.
That's part of life.
Everybody should go through that.
Yeah, I know. Washing it with the porcelain? No, I don't think everybody should go through that.
Why not? That's part of fucking life. You know what? In life, you have to experience the bad with the good. You can't just have fucking sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah. Sunshine and lollipops.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's like you sit on the bed or you sit in a chair and you got to keep one leg on the floor so you don't spin.
Been there, done. I've been to the point where it's freaking. I had to have both knees on the floor. It was just like my head on the fucking bed. It was so bad.
Yeah, I used to have it when the girlfriend come in and was like, "Let me hold your hair back." That's because you had long hair, not you.
The girl.
No, me.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
You had your hair held back? So you were.
I'm gay.
Only part-time.
Only gay guys have long hair.
Do you know there's a big line in New York City right now for the gay guys?
What do you mean?
For monkeypox. Well, they don't call it monkey.
A line?
They don't call it monkeypox. They call it mpox.
Yeah, because
It's racial.
Yeah, even though there was a name at that.
And here's the funny thing on that.
So what do you mean there's a line?
Well, it was a line to get
Get tested?
to get shots
Oh,
for it. And so see, all you see is a line of all these guys.
guys.
You know, like down the street, like they're going for concert tickets. You know, and then they're showing these gross pictures of people that have it.
Yeah.
You know, and they're saying it's from. And they're saying the racial part that you can't say is that it's from the gay community.
Well, that's predominantly spread by gay guys. I don't think it's 100%.
I don't know how they spread it. I have to think.
I think it's anal sex.
I was going to say that. I think they changed the name from AIDS to monkeypox.
No, they're two different things.
You never know.
Maybe they're somehow related biologically, possibly. I don't know.
Maybe they took a monkey and a gay guy.
But AIDS is like you don't get all these fucking weird, fucking pox all over yourself. Usually AIDS, you end up really dying of something else because your immune system ain't working no more. You end up dying of some fucking flu or cold or some bullshit.
Pneumonia.
Like you can't fight shit off anymore.
Yeah, because what it is, I think it is, and I'm not a doctor.
Don't we know that?
What do you think, Doctor? Well, what I think it is that the red cells.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
The mental illness is true. So what I think happens, I think the red bloods or the white blood cells kill the red blood cells, and that brings your immune system down.
Something like that.
It's one of the way. Something
like that.
Either the red kills the white or white kills the red. It almost sounds like the Indians.
Well, it's basically like a Bloods and Crips war going on inside your body.
Exactly.
It's a turf war going on inside your body.
And so you can die from the flu. Really simple.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't feel like eating. You don't feel like. I don't know what monkeypox. Maybe monkeypox makes you jump.
Maybe it makes you crave bananas.
You know what? I think I'm going to go to your backyard, put a goddamn swing in there with a big tire and then throw bananas underneath it when you're swinging and wait till your mate comes in. Then I'll find out what you are. It's like, oh, so you got your date finally.
What do you mean by that?
I just told you what I mean by that. That's pretty crazy. What else you got to say? What else you got on your list today?
What kind of wild shit are you coming up with?
Yeah. It's hard.
So I got a dating tip for you.
Oh.
I mean, it isn't helpful anymore because you're not dating anymore, but
It could help me.
it could have helped you.
I doubt that.
What you have to do when you're first dating a chick, you have to set her expectations extremely low.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that way you don't have to keep jumping through hoops. That way when you do something that's like extra or nice, it's a surprise thing out of the blue, and it's not the standard.
So what are you going to surprise him with? Someone else's penis?
No, like flowers or something. Oh,
Flowers?
What?
Yeah.
What kind of gifts do you give when you're dating a chick?
Well, that's the way to find out if they're kinky or not. They say thank you.
Have you ever done that?
No. Oh, but I've done this crap that you said, what, flowers and all that nonsense. Candy with the big heart nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
What's the nicest gift you ever gave somebody? A girl.
A girl?
Yeah. What's the
half-carat diamond ring.
All right. How much does that cost?
1980, 82, 83, $2,000.
Wow.
Stupidest move was a marquee.
What does that mean?
It was an engagement ring. Marquee diamond, half-carat.
You gave her an engagement ring?
Yeah, it was the stupidest thing I ever did.
Did you get down one knee?
Actually, I gave it to her at this Italian restaurant. We were settled in the corner.
Yeah.
And she goes underneath the table after I give her the ring. And she's doing her thing.
Yeah.
And I'm doing mine.
Yeah.
And the guy comes by, you want some more?
Does the
waiter come by, you want some more what? Give us 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I'm like jumping.
Do you think he knew what was going on?
Oh, I'm sure, because she disappeared.
But, I mean, people go to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, we're settled in a little corner of a room. That's why we had the room in the corner. The next thing I know, I got my foot on her goddamn pussy.
Wait, what? Wait.
Well, I had to get back.
Wait. Oh, after she sat back down?
Right. After she climbed out
You
back
took
up
her-
from under
so
the
you
table.
take your shoe off.
Yeah, this is
You
Diane.
took-
This is Diane.
You took your shoe off?
Yeah.
And then you fucking, like, started, like, fucking toe fucking her?
Yeah.
At an Italian restaurant?
I tell you what, it was an expensive Italian restaurant.
I can imagine.
No, I'm saying the food were. I mean, the meals were like $200. You're talking.
Back in 80? 83?
Yeah, maybe been a little less.
85? That's a lot. I mean,
84.
for- that was a total bill or that was per person?
No, total bill, like 2 bills.
I mean, that's still
I mean,
pretty expensive.
this is where
Was that with alcohol?
This is where I learned to
Was
read.
that with alcohol?
Yes, of course, of course. This shit wouldn't be happening without alcohol. This is when I learned to read the menu on the very bottom on the last page.
What's that?
20% gratuity is already added in, and then you're tipping them another $40-$50.
Oh, you
And
got to pay attention to that. You don't want to triple tip them.
It's happened to me quite a few times. I've gone to like a restaurant in Black Tie restaurant.
Yeah.
It was right on the bay in Houston, not in Houston. This one's in California. I think it was called the Fisherman's Wharf in San Diego.
Yeah.
Fresh fish, whatever. It's a very high class dressed up restaurant. And I got screwed again by not.
over there?
Yeah, I got screwed again by not reading the goddamn bottom of the menu there, and that one
You
cost.
would think after the first time you would fucking learn your lesson. But you, no.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I'm telling
That's
you,
what you said when you fucking realized you got ripped off.
it's like because I think I said something after I already gave him the tip, and I call him back, so you can't take it back.
Of course not.
And we were saying, well, how come the bill was so high? Or that's the gratuity we added in. It was like, well, I just gave you $50 tip, and now I got $50 gratuity? Fucking that costs more than the meal. No, it didn't, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Are you doing all right over there?
I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Jesus Christ.
Stop it. Get some help.
This guy needs a fucking inhaler. You can give me one.
You
I don't care.
For peaches?
Yeah, give me a peach.
He wants
I like peaches.
nice peaches.
I like peaches.
Shut up.
I do like peaches. Peaches are a very delicious fruit, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. I'm not the greatest winker in the world, but I try. I put the effort in. That's all that counts. That's all that matters nowadays, is the effort. This guy's hacking up along. This guy used to come on job sites. He used to smoke cigars on the job site. I mean, I didn't really care. We were working outside, of course. He used to be walking around the backyard, hacking a fucking lung up all day long. Oh, I used to fucking crack up.
Hacking?
I remember he used to smoke cigars on the job site.
Yeah, I told you never do that. I told you never do that for the simple
And
reason.
you'd be walking around hacking your lungs up all over the place, and I'd just be sitting there laughing at you.
Yeah, I tell you it's no good for you.
Obviously,
It gives you asthma.
it makes you hack your lungs up all day long.
So what else is going on in your life these days? Everything going good? Everything smooth?
Everything is fantastic.
What else you need to talk about?
So you were also telling me another one about freaking getting chased by the man
State
on
troopers?
the highway.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Oh, it was a nice state trooper. They call them highway patrols in California. In California.
Chips.
Yeah. So there I was driving on Interstate 15
Yeah.
all the way down, and wherever they have the women's prison on 15 somewhere, way down there. I mean, we're talking from San Diego. We're talking past Temecula, way past that, and it's like it's early in the morning, so I'm driving up there this time, and I'm doing like 100 miles an hour.
What are we going to women's prison for? Is that where you pick up girls?
No, that was where I was picking up the old lady,
What, she was getting out?
the criminal.
She was getting out?
Supposed to get out that day. She didn't get out that day. Anyway, so here I am. I'm driving like 100 miles an hour. When you're driving this fast, okay, we're talking like it's 6, 7 in the morning on a Saturday. It's not a regular day, a regular work day.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
It's possible. So here I am driving, and driving so fast, I'm passing people in the right lane and this and that because there's people doing 60, 70.
Why were you flooring it to the prison?
Because I believe I was Mario Andretti. So there I was driving, and my theory was if I see anybody follow me, they're not going to catch me because I had a Z28, number one. And the only two people that would follow me is someone I cut off by accident.
Oh, by accident. Okay.
Well, if you're in the left lane, a lot of times I'll do the as soon as I know I'm past you, I'll cut you off because you pissed me off because you won't move out of the fucking left lane. You ever seen that done?
Yeah.
I'll teach you how to do that one
All
day.
right.
Now I lost train of thought. Now I'm delusional. So what happens is so I'm driving like 100
Are
miles.
you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
So there I am driving 100 miles an hour in my Z28. Anyway, going down to fucking Interstate 15 in California and heading south north. Heading towards Vegas. Anyway.
You are a whole mess right now.
I gotta get it. Heading towards Vegas.
Stop it. Get some help.
I did. I just got fucking. I
Can't remember your story.
Anyway.
You're hacking along stuff.
So here I am, and all of a sudden I could see a car, and we're talking. There's only as fast as I'm driving, there's only a few cars in your vision, and all of a sudden I see a car gaining on me, and I'm like, motherfucker. I says either that's a cop or another crazy person. So I pull off the freeway.
Yeah.
And in California, you get off the freeway with the ramp, and the ramp on the other side straight over, get back on.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
All right, yeah, all right. Because usually they hide there like that. So that's what I do. And obviously, he does the same thing.
So now you know it's not a crazy person. It's most likely a cop.
So
Crazy person probably isn't going to follow you up and over.
Right. So here I am. I nail it again, doing 100 miles an hour. I'm going. I'm like, all right, I lost him. I don't see anybody driving behind me 100 miles an hour anymore. And the cop goes to me, when he catches up to me again, he goes, I was just going to turn off. He goes, I figured you turned off the road and doubled back on me. I was like, well, how'd you catch up to me? He goes, I would have never caught up to you if you didn't slow down. He goes, if you didn't start doing the speed limit, I would have never caught you. Because I had the lead on him.
Yeah.
And I had a 350 in the car, so it's like, he wouldn't have caught me. And I slowed
Well,
down.
I mean, eventually they could use the radio.
And I slowed down for the simple reason so I wouldn't get caught. And then all of a
That's
sudden,
what got you caught.
and then all of a sudden he pulls up behind. Now I'm in the one of the other lanes already. I'm not in the left lane anymore. But it's
Yeah.
pulls up behind me, hits the lights, and I'm like, all right,
So he didn't have the lights on the whole time?
No.
Up until that point?
no, not till he caught up to me again. Like he said, he goes, I was just going to turn off the exit here and double back because I thought you gave me the slip.
Oh, he thought he lost you at that point. He visually lost you already.
Yeah.
Even though you were still watching, you were still eyeing him.
Yeah, he lost me. He didn't see me. He didn't know it was me. And then when he caught up to me, he was like, that's the car that passed me. I must have passed him on a side somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure he was sitting on the side somewhere.
And he goes, you know what? And he pulled up. He goes, and he told me that story. He's like, you could have got away if you just kept going. And it's like, I was trying not to get caught. He goes, that's how you got caught. And the funny thing about it is like, all right, so he was really
This is during the daytime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like 7, 8 in the morning
Okay.
on a Saturday. And it was a very nice highway patrolman. I mean, I go in California. They got a lot of sheriffs. Highway patrols are usually, I even had them playing music in my damn studio. Most of those guys are very nice. It's like, I'm pulling you over for a ticket. That's what I'm giving you, a ticket.
Yeah.
He gave me a ticket for under 25 miles an hour. He gave me a ticket for I think 19.
Over the limit.
Over the limit.
So, meanwhile, he could have begged you for a whole laundry list of tickets if
Well,
he wanted. He could have arrested you.
He could have towed the car and all that.
And
crap.
arrested you,
Oh yeah,
too.
all that stuff.
Evading police.
He was like, he was so cool. He's like, so what are you on a hurry for? I was like, picking up my girlfriend from prison. He laughed too. He goes, are you nuts? He goes,
You don't speed to the prison. You speed away from the prison.
she's still going to be there.
Exactly.
They're not going to let her out.
Yeah.
But he was a very nice guy. He goes, you know what? I'm going to cut the rates down. He goes, because you're a nice person. You were
at least polite when you pulled over. You weren't like mouthing off and cursing him out.
No, he asked me, he says, so how fast are you going? It's like, 100, 110. He goes, that's what I thought you were doing. He goes, but I'll cut you down to like 19 miles an hour so you don't get hammered and stuff. And then, of course, I still had to go to court. It was an automatic
court appearance required.
Court appearance automatic for a certain amount of miles it was. But he didn't hammer me. He said, I could arrest you. I could tow your car.
Yeah. I mean, he could have wrote you 10 tickets. I got written 10 tickets once.
10?
Yeah, 10.
You beat the trifectas?
I'm not kidding, 10. I mean, this is my story when I got chased by the state troopers.
Here comes his story. It's probably boring.
So I was going down 287. I was probably doing like $1.15, $1.20 down 287.
In a Mazda?
No, this is in my second car. It was Acura Integra.
A Honda?
I mean, it's a Honda. Yeah, it's Acura, but yeah, it's a Honda basically. So I was doing like $1.15, $1.20, and I was racing some other car. So, and then he was sitting like in a speed trap, like freaking at the median, like behind a bridge or something. So I blow by him. So then I was getting to my exit anyway. So I take the exit and I realized he was like way back. He has lights on, but he was like way back. So I'm like, he was like pretty far back. I'm like, fuck it, let me see if I can get away. So I just started fucking flooring.
That's what I always did.
I started flooring through the fucking town, through the streets. I ran a few red lights, and I finally I fucking stopped. I thought he was closer than he was, but I stopped and I was sitting there for like fucking 20, 30 seconds before he was actually fucking up on me.
No shit.
Yeah, so they fucking they pulled guns on me. They fucking.
Well, you're a criminal.
Yeah, they pulled guns on me, arrested me. They searched the whole car. They thought I had drugs in the car. And fucking they arrested me, took me to their station, wrote like 10 tickets.
Yeah, you're a Democrat runner.
Yeah, and they had to call the judge and ask if they could release me on my own recognizance.
No shit, because you're probably one of those FTX people.
Yeah, so my pops came and picked me up.
SBF.
Yeah, cops came.
We don't know his name anymore because he's in fucking Palo Alto. That's amazing.
That's my story. I lost my license for 6 months.
No shit.
Yep.
And it's amazing. You made me, when I lost my license, I had to drive to your place to go to work.
No. I said I would have got you an Uber.
Yeah, that I had to pay for.
I split it with you. I said I would split it with you.
Yeah, you did that. You did. Yeah. So, did you get lucky on Christmas?
No.
I thought you were having Chinese food.
I mean, I ate. What do you mean? When a guy asks a guy if he got lucky, that means he get laid.
Well, I don't want to use
typically.
I don't want to use those terms that you.
But typically, when a guy says, "Did you get lucky?" that means, "Did you get laid?"
Were you happy?
I had an okay holiday, but I didn't get laid. Did you get laid?
What kind of Christmas? I'm an old man.
Oh, old men can't fuck. You told me you wake up every day with a heart on.
I don't know why. It just happens.
So why can't you get laid?
All my experiences, I'm tired of women.
You're tired of sex?
No, I said tired of women.
Oh, so you grew. Oh.
Here he goes.
I'm gay.
I knew you were going to throw that in there when I said I'm tired of women.
But then you said you weren't tired of sex.
No, I'm not. I'm not really tired of women. I'm just tired of their crap. I mean,
so why don't you don't have to like date them. Just have one night stands.
Well, you
said you were the king of one night stands back in the 80s.
You know what? What I think I would like is
what?
To find out how to do sign language and hook up with a girl that's deaf.
Why?
Because she can't bitch to you.
Oh, they all bitch. No. Where were you last night? Where were you last night, Dewey? Whose hair is this I found on the pillow, Jew?
Oh, Jesus.
Jew. Ooh-wee.
They're not that bad.
How do you know? You think they don't bitch? You think deaf girls don't bitch?
That was just an idea. Maybe they do.
Of course they do.
Have you ever been with a woman that doesn't bitch?
No.
Have you ever been with a woman?
I've been with some are worse than others.
Have you ever been with a woman like, just say a weekend, whatever.
Yeah.
And just say for the weekend, say all of a sudden our friends are in a different hotel in the same place, and I'm gonna go hang out with the girls or go to the beach for a couple hours, and I'll be back. And then they come back and they're like, let me tell you what happened. And you're sitting there like, I'm right in the middle of a game. football game, what baseball game, any game. Who cares what game? It's like, and you're sitting there like, and you're having a drink, and you're like by yourself. Of course, she comes in and she goes, "Well, let me tell you what happened today." And it's like, oh my God, here we go. It's like, let me tell you about my dad.
Susie's boyfriend cheated on her.
Yeah. All of a sudden they start with all this nonsense about. It's like, God, do I need this? It's like, let's just fuck. What the hell do I got to listen to this for? You never had that happen? All the time.
Yes.
They come home. Can I tell you my day? Oh God, here we go. Here we go with emotions.
Well, I've gotten very, very good at when I want to, just tuning it out.
Oh yeah, no, you got very good because you have a big bay window and you toss them out.
I've never thrown a girl out through a window.
He's thrown
I
them
have
out.
kicked girls out.
He said, yeah, many
I have,
times.
Yes, I have kicked girls. I've never thrown them through a window.
Yeah.
I've thrown them in other places, but not through a window. No, but I got very good at when I want to. I could turn it on and off of tuning a girl out.
Wait. So you're turning it on and off. Is that like the blue pill and the yellow pill?
No, it's like a light switch.
You got a light switch on your penis?
I got a light switch on my hearing.
Oh. I got that too. It's like, and then they always throw in this trick question.
What did I just say?
Yeah.
Then that's when you pull
That's
out
a good one.
That's when you pull out another skill.
Yeah. It's like, what's that skill?
Bullshit artist skill.
Yeah.
That's when you like make up some bullshit.
Yeah. It's like, you didn't hear what I said. It's like, I heard what you said, but I'm not interested in what you were saying.
No.
So you want to repeat what you want to do?
No, what I do, because I always remember the first few words, because that you go off of once you get triggered of when to turn the switch off. But so I remember what got me to turn the switch off. So I remember that much of it.
You can sit there.
So then I work off of that much, and then I just extrapolate.
You can sit there with a female for an hour that likes you or you like them, whatever. And, you just say, for my situations, come home from work, you both come home, and they're like, well, come to think of it, I can't say the girl coming home from work because I never been lucky enough to have a girl that worked. Anyway, that screwed me right there. So it's like the first thing they're telling you how rough they had sitting by the pool getting a suntan and some other dude was hitting on them and they were splashing water on them and then they come and rub suntan lotion on them and you're like,
Wait,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, they can't get their backs.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm telling you the truth. How many girls on the beach have ever asked you to rub suntan lotion on them?
Your girl was asking some other dudes at the pool to rub their backs?
No, for them to rub her back, put lotion on them or baby oil.
Yeah, she asked them, some other dudes.
They all do.
That's cheating.
All the time I was in Houston, we used to go.
Unless it's like her brother or cousin or something like that. That's cheating.
Wait, brother or cousin? Where are we in? Fucking Iran?
No. If a girl is there with her guy cousin by the pool or something like that, he asks her.
Where'd the guy cousin come in? We're talking. You're at work. She's sitting by the pool getting a tan, and then she asked the dude, or the dude asked her to rub oil on her back.
That's cheating.
That's more than cheating.
That's cheating.
Cheating on what?
And you.
Of course.
That's my point. That's her cheating.
I've seen it 1,000 times.
That's her cheating.
No shit.
I would break up with a girl for doing that.
How do you know that? You're at work.
She told you, though.
Oh, my God.
At the beginning of this, did you not say that she tells you that some dude's rubbing her back or putting lotion on her?
So here it is. He listens to every word I say, but he doesn't listen to his girlfriend, whatever the fuck she says.
Well,
That's pretty funny.
Well, at least what you say
We're
is
not
usually
guy friends. We're drawing the line here with the pig. We're not guy friends. That's it.
It's because I listen because it's entertaining.
Entertaining to who?
When a girl talks, it's usually boring as fuck.
Well, usually what I tell a woman is that, all right, get to the point. And she'll start telling you, she'll talk for like hours if you let her. He's like, just give me the facts. It's like, well, I went to the job, they didn't hire me. All right, good. I went to the job and they're not hiring. It's like, which is a lie on my point, my women.
Well, that kind of reminds me. Why don't you tell about how you used to take your girl to job interviews, how that went?
Oh, God. This probably happens to a lot of guys that are...
No, I don't think this happens to a lot of guys.
That are pussy crazy.
I don't think this happens to a lot of guys.
You go to work, it takes you an hour and a half to get to work, hour and a half to get home. You work 8 hours, 9 hours, whatever it is. So it's like a 12-hour day. You come home and she's like, and you're hounding on her, get a job, help us out with the situation we're in for financials. And she's like, all right, well, and it's always on a Friday. Friday, Thursday. It's never Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Thursday, Friday. You get home 5 o'clock. It's like, okay, I got to go for an interview at 6 o'clock. And these are usually, her skill was apartment complexes, so they're open quite a bit. Anyway, we go there. You got the address? This is before the internet and stuff. You got yeah. You got directions? Yeah. Drive around for an hour in traffic. It's like, and there's no payphones anymore. He's like, so where is this place? Well, I think it's just around the corner. It's like, and this is after 2 hours in traffic. It's like, so you really don't even fucking know. And by the time if we did find one of them, which is probably bullshit, it was like, oh, that's it over there. They're closed. Unfucking believable.
How dare you?
That's it, yeah. It was like, you got me driving around after a 12-hour day and to a goddamn find a job that doesn't exist that you're bullshitting me on.
How many times did you go through this?
It took years. Shut up. This took...
After like 5 times of her taking on fake fucking job interview runs, you didn't realize this bitch is full of shit. There ain't no fucking job interview.
It took like 15 years. And then I finally decided, it's like, you know what? You never got a job. Out of the 15...
There was no interview, ever.
I know. I just said, you know what? She said, well, I got a job going. Just like, go ahead, go. Take the bus and go. And she goes, well, if you don't want me to get a job, then I'm not going to go. It's like, you never get a job anyway. For all you guys that believe in your women, and if she's not working, dump her.
Depending on the situation.
What situation could there be?
If you're making great money,
I was,
and you have a good woman, staying home, but she's doing all the right things. She's taking care of the house.
Wait. So you're saying if she's
staying for you.
Wait. So you're saying if she's staying home,
yeah,
and then you surprise her and 6 guys jump over the back fence in the yard, she's a good woman.
That's not doing the right thing.
You just told me, well, she had dinner ready for me.
I'm not talking about your girl specifically.
Oh, there it is.
I'm talking about in general.
So there she was.
Guys hopping a fence. I don't care if she's fucking a millionaire. The bitch gotta go. Bitch gotta go.
I know. It was like with blinders on and smelling pussy. What can you do?
Why didn't you just get new pussy?
I could have.
Why didn't you?
I believe this is the stupidest thing. This is like psychology. I believe she could change.
People can't change. They can, but
I thought I was a Democrat.
No, people can change.
Wait. I thought I was a Democrat and a criminal.
You are. People can. You are a criminal. People can change.
No, they can't.
But
you change as you get older.
It has to be.
You're still going to be. Yeah, you got to want to change.
Yeah, and it has to be their own decision.
Yeah, it's like All right. This is the Diktators. The Diktators, and I can't even spell it.
Don't forget to like the damn video
and Soup to Nuts.
Check out my shit, Soup to Nuts, SOUPEDTONUTS.
Big kahunas.
Big kahunas, baby. All that shit will be in the description wherever the hell you're watching or listening to this.
Any of your girls want a piece of my ass, you give me a call.
In the meantime, if you want a piece of old wrinkly dick, DM us on the IG.
It's above average, baby.
It smells like mothballs.
No, it smells like penis.
Flavored mothballs.
Good night. You have a good day. Happy New Year's to everybody, too. And hopefully you had a good Christmas. Are you delusional? Oh, he's going to shut me off.
Are you delusional?
Yeah,
do you suffer from a mental illness?
Shut up!
Shut up, bitch!
Ah! Man, you know what they need to open up here more that we don't have? Goddamn more fucking, not go-go bars, titty bars. I always wanted to be an inspector
titty
for...
dancer?
Yeah, I always wanted to be an inspector for a titty dancing club.
You mean like a manager? That's what managers do.
No, above the manager where you're...
Owner?
You hire a fire. It's like, hey, if she's good, you'll know it from the first time.
Well, you know the managers and owners are always like banging these broads.
That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta test the goods.
That's it. I heard they got a lot of these clubs in Florida.
Let's go to Florida.
There you go. All right, you guys all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Good night.